Hi, this is Rebecca from Storyteller Wool, and I'm going to give you a short and sweet punch needle lesson today. What we're going to start with is stretching our monk's cloth on a frame. You can use a gripper strip frame or you can use a hoop. The best hoop to get is the Morgan hoop because it has a channel and a bead, and that allows you to really snuggle the cloth in nice and tight. I'm going to be using a gripper strip frame. This is a much smaller frame than most people use, and it's just for a demonstration. So you lay your monk's cloth down and you do a north-south pull, an east-west pull, and then small pinching movements as you go around the frame. You'll feel the cloth has a lot of stretch to it, and you can get it nice and tight. But you can get it even tighter than this. And the purpose of having a nice tight cloth is to have less hand strain and have nice upright loops. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to karate chop the edge, and then I'm going to have some kissing ducks. Now these kissing ducks are going to grab the cloth and give it an extra pull. And I can get a good ½ inch when I karate chop and kissing duck. I'm going to go around all four sides and pull it nice and tight. And now it's even tighter than before. Now the gripper strips will still poke through a bit, so it is really nice to have an elastic cozy to go around it. If you don't have a cozy for your frame, you can also use masking tape on any place that is poking through. So now we are ready to do some punching. So you'll take your punch needle. This is an Oxford needle. I'm using a number 10. The Oxford needle has a channel running on the front side, and you can also read the word the Oxford. And that's the way you will always know the front of your needle. You can read it and you see the channel. That's the side you're gonna thread into. I'm gonna take my yarn. This is a bulky weight rug wool. The way you know what to look for with a rug wool is you say, wouldn't make a good sweater. It'll make a wonderful rug. And the reason for that is we get nice upright loops with our coarser wool. So I'm gonna take my yarn, I'm gonna go through the needle, the eye of the needle. I'm gonna notch it in. Now I'm gonna give it a tug, and it'll run smoothly through the needle. So one more time, I'm gonna go through the eye of the needle, I'm gonna notch it in, and then I pull it back. So I have nice short tails. All of our tails are gonna be cut off, so we like to keep them nice and short so we don't go through our rug wool too fast. Now you're gonna hold your needle as if it were a pen. So your thumb and index finger on either side of the channel, middle finger resting on the back. Now with a pen, we hold it on quite an angle. With punch needle rug hooking, we're gonna hold it a little more upright. The reason for that is if we kept the pen angle, we're more likely to hit a neighboring loop. So for punching, you wanna make sure your yarn is running freely and not gonna get caught under your arm or the frame. I'm gonna punch all the way down. Now here, the needle stops me. I've punched all the way down. Now as I come up slowly, I will now skim across the fabric and go back down. The main fine motor is this right here, coming up, skimming, and going back down. A good way to think of it is like you are shuffling across the floor or you are ice skating. So we're just skimming the fabric and going back down. We're going in every other hole for a detail line or a border, and we're going in every third hole for fill. When we want to turn, we turn with the needle engaged. Channel is facing the direction we're now going, and we keep going. Now what is happening is these wonderful loops are forming on the underside. So with punch needle rug hooking, we're working on the back and our loops are forming on the front. Now these flat back stitches are really nice stitches as well, and it's fun to combine them. Here's an example of a piece where here are my flat back stitches and here are my loops. And the way you achieve that is to flip your work as you're working. So now, when it is time to change to another color, I'm gonna pull the needle out. I'm gonna put my finger down so the last loop can't come out, pull it free, snip pretty close to the work, and then with my closed scissors, I push it through. All my tails need to go through to the front side. This is what completes the running loop of your stitch and secures the work. If I did not have these tails through, so I'll pull them back out so they're not through. Watch what happens. I can pull it right out. So we want those tails through to the other side so that it secures our work. So to review, oh, and one wonderful thing about monk's cloth, You can just drag your needle across it and it comes back in shape and you carry on. It's a very forgiving craft. You can change your mind, you can undo things. So we're gonna punch all the way down, come up, ice skate across that fabric, and punch down again. Now you will get consistent loops on the other side. Anytime you do not get a consistent loop, it is either that you didn't punch all the way down or your yarn got stuck under your arm or stuck under the frame. So we punch all the way down, we come up, we go back down again. When it's time to change a color, we come up, stabilize it, snip it close to the work, and push it in. So that is your basic lesson in punch needle rug hooking. Thank you.